How soon have you realized that the weather's pretty damn good every day? Has that
Yeah,
hit
the
you yet?
second I got off the plane. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to believe. It's like being on a vacation, never having to go home.
Yeah, I when I first moved out here from Bristol, Connecticut, all those many moons ago, and I spent my first 3 months in a TV studio pretty much every day, and I kept lamenting to myself, I'm indoors all day, and it's so beautiful outside, and then I realized that's the way it is pretty much every day, and I finally found my groove. Took me a while. You know what I
I
mean?
love it, and I love it. I'll be doing the same.
Well, I mean, are you pretty much already hitting the recruiting trail though? How much time have you spent in Southern California here already?
Yeah, not much last week. We were all over the country last week. We'll be here a little bit more this week, which will be good. And busy time with our players getting ready to wrap up the semester and finals, and then obviously working to hire a staff, and then, oh, by the way, National Signing Day coming up, here in about 8 or 9 days. So it's a busy time, but certainly excited after that, all that happens and the dust settles, to get a chance to really get settled in, get the family here, and get used to living here in Southern Cal.
And so, did you ever think you'd live in Southern California ever in your existence, in your life,
I
Coach?
hoped I would. I've always enjoyed our time out here. Got to be out here a few times, obviously recruiting, a couple of vacations out here. I've played in a couple of games out here, so I've always loved it, and always been somebody that's loved kind of new experiences, both for myself professionally, and most importantly for my family. So it's kind of you never know how these things are going to happen, but it's certainly a part of this whole situation that we're very excited about.
Lincoln Riley here on the Rich Eisen Show, and I'm sure you're aware, going about your business, that your arrival here in Southern California surprised so many people because of the situation you were in Oklahoma, churning out Heisman Trophy winners and teams winning championships and having the right to play for the ultimate championship. So when did you consider yourself first poachable, Coach? Because nobody really outside looking in thought you were possibly poachable. When did you consider yourself that, Coach?
I really never did. I mean, I was, we were very, very happy at Oklahoma. People there were great to us. Like you said, we had a really good situation. But this opportunity came up, and the more we get to learn more about it, and kind of listen to the vision of the people here, and I think more for us, just kind of thinking about the possibilities, the new challenges, the new excitement. It was just something that, honestly, a little bit surprisingly, but something that just really, as it became more and more clear, it was something that we wanted to do as a family, and a challenge that we were ready to take on. So anytime you do something new, I mean, there's going to be, a lot of excitement, nervous energy. I mean, just kind of that eager anticipation. But it was at any point, as we started to learn about USC, you could kind of feel the excitement, and you could feel how bad the people here want to have this program back to where it belongs on the national stage. And I think that the potential, combined with the investment level and how hungry everybody here is right now, just made it too good to pass up.
So what about your current situation do you feel gives you a better chance than the one that you had, Coach?
I don't know that I would say better or compare. It was more about, we felt like this could be great. And part of it is, obviously, it has been great before, and I think people recognize the potential of your location. You're coaching at one of the premier institutions in the country, the history of this place, how many people are invested and want this place to do well, the talent base. I mean, it was just a combination of everything here, and you start to think, if we can get there, if we can get the culture right, if we can get the locker room right, get the right staff, the right people in here, we just felt like that this could be an unbelievable opportunity all the way around. And so, I think it was more of the excitement of that versus comparing it to any other situation.
And then one other aspect that's been bandied about your decision in all this, Lincoln Riley, is the fact that the SEC is a lot tougher than the Pac-12. And for you to have a shot and a seat that might be more and more difficult to get, even with expansion in the college football playoff, that this isn't, I guess, an easier path to that basket, and thus it's something that would also appeal to you. Would you agree with that assessment?
No, I wouldn't. I've never been somebody that runs away from a challenge. That's not me. And honestly, the easier, probably more, in some ways, maybe more comfortable thing to do would have been to stay at Oklahoma. Like you said, we had so many great things there, so many great people, and again, I think Oklahoma has a tremendously bright future, no matter who's coaching that place. And now this was about, again, just a new challenge, and there's so many aspects to making a decision about this, and I think you just have to feel like it all lines up for your family, for your staff and their family, for your future, for the program, kind of where it's at, where you think it can be. It's so many things are a factor, and again, those things all lined up at USC.
What's your thoughts on your successor, Brent Venables, going there?
I'm excited for him, man. He's been a good friend for a long time. I've admired him as a coach for a long time, and I know he's been, I think is patiently waited for the right opportunity. So for him to have a chance to go back home, he'll do a great job there. I got a chance to visit with him a couple times before he took the job, and I'll root for him like crazy. And I know he'll do a tremendous job.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.